You would not have seen an intellectual who even thought about that, but they are sitting and talking about it and discussing it. There are all kinds of Egyptian groups that are talking about all kinds of things. I have talked about it with a group that will initiate a NGO. They wanted to be a party first, but then an NGO that will be, the name of it will be the eradication of illiteracy, whereby they get graduate students or college students from that do not have any specific job during the summer, get them together, we'll teach them how to teach people how to read and write, and then send them out to the villages and the oases and all places in the town to teach people how to read and write. Because one major problem in Egypt today is the high level of illiteracy, up to 30% of the population, and especially among women. So that these people are thinking about really honest-to-God problems in Egypt, and they are thinking of solutions to them, and they are planning to resolve these problems. For this, I'm very, I feel very good about the fact that Egypt's future is in good hands, because these people are energetic, and they are thoughtful, and they are willing to work. And I think they will also do that, not in the short term right away, because there will be some problems as we go along in the next few months. I tried to explain to them, because I'm a geologist, I tried to explain to them that the revolution was an earthquake. And after an earthquake, or an earthquake happens because there's a crack or a fault, and one big block of earth moves relative to another. And this is the main point. And then all the other blocks around this, the one that moved, are blocks that are trying to adjust to the new setting. And all of these things that adjust to the new setting are called, what are the earthquakes? Yes. So they follow. All of these little quakes follow the main quake. So what we're seeing now are all these little disturbances that are following the main disturbance, and that could continue to a few months or maybe half a year, and we will see them for a while, and then they will settle, because every piece of rock or every block will find a place in the new setting. So it's expected, because no revolution anywhere in the world happened overnight and everything was hunky-dory. Every revolution was followed by a time when there was uncertainty and problems and all kinds of things, until everybody lined up to go somewhere. But I feel very good about the fact that Egypt will be lined up in the proper direction and in the good cause, because it is run now by people that are not of the old way of old thinking about how do we enrich ourselves, how do we sit and do this and that, and how do we select our own path, and how do we allow the people to follow us or force them to do it. Egypt's future is now being held together by people that really think about Egypt as a country. They want to make it a better country. They want it to be a country that is worthy of the respect that it used to have, and they are willing to work for it. Thank you.
Thank you all very much for now we'd like to open it up for questions. At the Kennedy School, where I come from, we say that a question has three characteristics. It's succinct, it's respectful or civil, it can and should be challenging but civil, and it has a question mark at the end. So if you would please stick to that, that would be great, and feel free to direct your questions to any specific panelists or ask to the panel as a whole. And I believe we have a few microphones going around.
I guess my question would be, ever since the revolution happened, well, let me go a little bit further back. And before that was, the regime was sort of oppressive, and people couldn't express really how they felt. And now that that's gone, all as of lately, what we've been hearing news there. I'm an Egyptian, so I'm always like following news and see what's happening. A lot of negative feedback in the media is coming out, and like Dr. Baz just said, like that there's a lot of aftershock and it's not going to happen. But I guess my question